Today on the channel, watch out for snakes. We've got the Snake Man, Jake the Snake Roberts, Mattel Legends Series 13. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mattel Legends unboxing and review. And today, from Series 13, we've got Jake the Snake Roberts. But remember, for all your Mattel WWE needs, hit up Wrestling Collectors Shop. Use discount code Kyle and discount code Kyle10 to save. But for this Jake Roberts, at least for now, Target exclusive. If you pre-ordered, he should be coming soon. If not, head to your stores as he is starting to really hit in some serious heavy waves. I was in one store that had 7 or 8 of these just chilling on the pegs. So he is out there, he's getting there, and as we do know, Jake the Snake Roberts is the chase in this line. Once again, he was a chase a couple series ago, but he is the chase in this one as well. Interesting. I'm not sure about that chase, but we will unbox that chase, and then I'm going to do the set rankings with that chase. So a little bit of a mix up there. We'll do it a little bit different, but we'll do the chase unboxing plus rankings. So stay tuned for that video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the old notification bell, all that kind of fun stuff. But this Jake, man, I'm here for it. And I am very excited that this is not the chase version of Jake the Snake Roberts. As maybe you know, maybe you do not, this is the Jake the Snake Roberts from that fateful day where he put his Cobra, he unleashed the Cobra on the Macho Man Randy Savage. And if I talk about maybe top 5 wrestling moments in my life, little 10-year-old Kyle sitting there in front of the TV, seeing a Cobra get unleashed, biting on the Macho Man, was awesome. I remember my sister screaming and crying. I was riveted to the TV. I was loving it. I said, man, bite him in the face. Get him in the face next. I don't care. I was all in. And Jake Roberts is one of those guys, I've never heard anybody, and maybe you are, leave it in the comments below. I never heard anybody say Jake the Snake Roberts is my favorite wrestler. On the old playground as a kid, nobody's favorite was Jake the Snake Roberts. It just wasn't a deal, and Jake never held a title, but he was always there. He was always around. Everybody liked Jake. He was never their favorite, but we all respected Jake Roberts. But after that day, we went from respect to a lot of people feared Jake the Snake Roberts, and that was something special. And this, I always felt the momentum of this angle carried over for him, obviously in the WWF at the time, but then into WCW. When he went to WCW against Sting, I thought big things for Jake the Snake Roberts. I looked at him in a whole new light as a true main eventer, instead of a guy just kind of hovering throughout the middle and always being around, to really something special. Then, of course, we know his demons got a hold of him, unfortunately. The rest is history, but man, I can't think of a more shocking angle to a little kid watching TV on a Saturday morning than what we saw with this Cobra. Absolutely fantastic. Still burned into my head all the time. My daughters have seen it. They always love to watch it because they're, horror kids. They love horror stuff. And kids aren't as sensitive as they were back then. Old Kyle, never been sensitive. Always been here for a good time. Maybe not for a long time, but here for a good time. But this Jake, I'm so happy to get this in figure form. This is going to look great in my collection, and hopefully your guys' collection as well. But first, we got to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So the Legends Series box, we know it. We love it. It'll be interesting if this changes with the times or if this will just always be this packaging. To me, uniformity is a good thing. Since the relaunch of Legends, I hope they stay in this package. You got the true effects right there. Jake the Snake Roberts, WWE, glamour shot. At his most sadistic, old Jake the Snake Roberts. Legends 13, Elite logo, of course. There's old Jake on the side, looking only like Jake could look in Legends 13. Same thing on the other side. And then, of course, the back. We've already unboxed Cowboy Bob Orton. We unboxed Triple H. We unboxed the Hurricane. Finishing off the regular set with Jake the Snake Roberts today. Glamour shot in a long blurb. I do like Legends 13 has very long blurbs, so kudos Mattel giving us a lot of stuff to read. We always love reading. It's always good for you. But there it is. There's the back. Let's see what it says about Jake the Snake Roberts. November 23rd, 1991. Oh, Thanksgiving was in the air. It was a beautiful time. Early 90s, a magical time. A day that will live in infamy in the minds of the WWE Universe. Very true. I'll never forget this moment. After Jake the Snake Roberts laid out another victim of his feared DDT, he grabbed the microphone and began taunting a soon-to-be reinstated Randy Macho Man Savage. Savage took the bait. Jake lured him into the ring, tied him up in the ropes, and reached for the snake bag. Instead of a python, however, a king cobra slithered onto the mat. And back then, obviously cobras are scary to this day. We all see Cobra Commander, G.I. Joe, and all that stuff back in the day. But cobras, especially as a little kid, you're like, oh, I see those boa constrictors, you see those gardener snakes, you see pythons and stuff. But that cobra, that's the one you watch out for. So, you know, the 90s, 80s, people were always scared of the cobras, except you Australians. I think you just like step over them on your way to the grocery store. You can fact check that if you want. But instead of a python, however, a king cobra slithered on the mat, agitated by Jake. And I remember him shaking it and stuff. Oh, it was just great. It was great. The cobra sank its fangs into Macho's arm, proving once again, you never trust a snake. And a whole lot more than that. The authorities were called. Can you imagine if that went on today and cell phones were there? How many people would be calling the police department right then? I guarantee people would be calling the police. There's a guy. He's got a snake. It's a cobra. I don't think it's devenomized. It's going after the Macho Man. I could hear it now. Those 911 dispatchers are like, now what is going on here? There's a snake. Macho Man. Jake Roberts. Are you kidding me? Oh man, I can just imagine. I can imagine it. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it all day long. All day long. See you later. Off the ceiling, up high, of course. Oh, Jake the Snake. Look at that. Just my favorite Jake the Snake gear ever. I love the flames. It just fit Jake so well during this time period. I think most people think of the classic green tights. When they close their eyes, they think of Jake the Snake Roberts. They're thinking the green tights, but man, I think of stuff like this. This is what I really, really like. And I gotta tell you, we did a Jake the Snake Roberts top 5 on the channel. You guys probably remember that top 5. If I was doing that over again, I don't know. This would probably be right in there, right at the top. We'll see how it shakes out, but this is what I've been wanting for the longest time. So I got to think this would be very high on my Jake Roberts top 5. But we'll see. We shall see. See you later. Get out of here. Twist ties. There they go. All right. Oh, man. This is what I'm here for. See you later. See you later. There it is. Now, Jake Snake Roberts comes with 2 pointing hands. We've seen these before. We saw them with his last Legends as well. So we got the 2 pointing hands. And then, of course, we got a just regular C-clamp hand. And then on him, we have that matching C-clamp hand. But then we get another one with the snake handler glove. That is key. You have to have the snake handler glove on this Jake. There's no way around it. He has to have the snake handler glove. Oh, man. I absolutely love this. Oh, I love this. I love this. Bag. We got the bag. We got the soft bag. Now, this is a gray bag. Great attention to detail because we've seen the green ones before. I like that we get a gray colored bag because it's different. It's different. It's extra attention to detail where they could have just gave us a green one. But they did not. So we got hands, we got the bag. Now we got to get down to Jake the Snake Roberts. Oh, man, I love this. I absolutely love this figure. I love the flames, the blue, the yellow, the orange, and the red. The color combination just brings me back to that time watching this unravel in front of us. Slithering out of there with the snake. Snakeskin boots, beautiful there. Awesome pattern on this one. Once again, get the most out of your molds, though, as we've seen this Jake mold before. Some people like it, some people don't like it, but we've seen this. But what is new here compared to the last Jakes we've got, and Jake, they're just getting all the Jakes they can. I got to think his contract's about up. We all know he's with AEW now. You'd have to think we're about at the end of our Jake figures. You never know, but I would assume that. But we got the pinless joints, and you guys know I love pinless joints. Pinless, double-jointed elbows here. We do have double jointed knees, but they do have pins in the legs still, as we've seen with the other ones. But just absolutely fantastic. He's got a little bit of dots of his chest hair going on. The Jake head sculpt, nothing too crazy, but this is Jake. It just fits. It fits this version of Jake. And then, of course, we've got the Cobra. And, man, I'm here for this Cobra. Oh, I love it. I just absolutely love it. Snake accessory. It goes back to my G.I. Joe days. You know Kyle was always picking up the figure that had an animal accessory. Kyle as a kid would be the same way with Jake. I got to get Jake. He's got an animal accessory. Just imagine the amount of fun you'd have as a kid. If I had this Cobra as a kid with my Hasbros, man, I remember reenacting it with the Python back in the day when I was a little kid playing. But if you had a real Cobra, it would take your adventure to a whole nother level. I love it. I love it. I just absolutely love this Cobra. Very good. Does it have any paint on it? Not really. It's got the kind of a sandy color, we'll call it, under the hood there. Then it's gray throughout. It has scales. It's nice. It is not stretchy. It's more of a hard plastic. A lot of the snakes can move around a little bit more. This is pretty much stuck in position. But you don't want a Cobra going crazy. You want him ready to go. This is what I like. And then I was thinking he would stay on his own, but he won't. But Jake, like I said, he does have the snake handler glove. I think that is really cool. But another cool piece is, so obviously the hands are always removable. We know that. but you can slide this piece off. It's almost similar to Bob Orton's cast. It's not the same as I look over here, but it's black, but it is an extra piece, which is, once again, great attention to detail. You pop that off, and then you pop on a regular hand, and, you know, Jake's ready for the ring. So you can do that if you want, depending how you want to pose him. But for me, I'm putting the black glove. I'm putting the black guard on. He's holding the snake. That is how he will be displayed on me. I absolutely love it. I love this figure. I'm gushing over it, but this is something I've wanted to see for a long, long time, and I'm finally very happy it is here. Uh-oh. Very strange. I do see a little quality issue on this foot here. It's like a boot is coming out. It's like a boot overlay over the top of the boot, and it's giving it a weird angle. You don't really notice it unless you look upside down on this ringside stand, and you'll never see it that way. You'll never see it that way. But I gotta tell you guys, I love this. I love this. This is what I want. Gun to my head right now, this is my favorite Jake the Snake Roberts figure of all time. I'm saying it. I'm saying it right here at the table. I love this Jake. I love it. Mattel, thank you. I'm sure you did this for me, but thank you. But this Jake the Snake Roberts Legends Series 13, absolutely awesome. Must have in my mind, my collector's mind, probably your mind as well. But you guys in the comments, let me know your thoughts on this Jake the Snake Roberts. You here for it? You picking it up? Do you remember that angle as fondly as I do? One of my favorite moments in wrestling history is what that is. But you guys tell me your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. And of course, like this video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and of course, ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. So for Jake the Snake Roberts and his Cobra, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.